Tap in, tap in. No question about it. Bow tie that like button on the way in. We got one in custody, 1095. One in custody right now. Got right here on Veterans Memorial Boulevard and Gray Street near downtown Killeen. The guy in the white is in handcuffs. It's like they digging all off of business amendments right now, so got one searching out through his car. And what's going on, Ninja? FN57, what's going on with you?
How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, how you doing?
Any complaints, sir? It's a little hot on that.
Yeah,
Plane, right?
trying to stay warm out here.
You mean cool?
Cool, trying to stay
like,
cool.
Man, you're trying to stay warm. It's too hot.
Right? Liz Solomon, what's going on? Yeah, we back at it. You know, not sure what was the reason for the stop, but they are digging all off up in this stuff. Rightfully, righteously digging all off up in this amendments. They got two in the car. They like, oh, we gonna find something. They gonna find something. They searching hard. I don't know. I doubt if he probably gave permission to search even though, but he in custody, so look like he might be. They must have had some type of probable cause to put him in cuffs. Yeah, the driver's in cuffs, so they must have had some type of PC to start digging off in this shit, you know. John Smith, Northeast Ohio. Ohio! What's going on? Yeah. So I got my trial started on the 20th of September for my first unlawful kidnapping. When I told they dumbass, if you're a passenger, you don't have to identify, and they arrested me for saying that on the sidewalk. That they actually taking me to trial. So that one is on the 20th of September. Killeen at the Corporate Thugs Courthouse, downtown Killeen. Hello, hooray, what's going on? Yeah, so they digging all off of this stuff righteously. They working hard today, boy. It's like my third stop I done seen with these the two cops that's inside the car. So they working hard, they digging off up in this car, and then this guy he over here you know, getting the statements, getting all the free game, getting all the getting all the evidence. They just over there, just to running their mouth. Don't look like they found nothing yet, but they working hard, boy. I swear they working hard. That's the second search I done seen them do today. The first one came up empty. Black dude got pulled over for some bullshit. They out here policing for profit. So the first search I saw today came up empty. Let's see what this search gonna come up with. How you doing? Liz say help them. Tell them stop talking. Now my days of doing that shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? It don't really help anyway. Cause if you don't know by now, then you ain't gonna never get it. You know, I done got myself in a lot of unnecessary trouble trying to inform citizens of their rights. And I mean, they obviously don't really care. You know, you could talk to them all day and tell them what their rights are, but it's at the end of the day, it's up to them. The onus is on them to assert those rights. So if you don't know it by now, then once the cop got them cherries and berries on you, that's probably not the best time to start learning your rights. I used to be out here hooping and hollering and trying to get street justice and letting them know letting them know what they rights are and stuff like that, but it's really not really productive. It's more harmful than it does any good. So now if I was to see them out here violating, just blatantly violating or, brutalizing them or something like that, then yeah, I'm gonna say something about that. But if you don't know by now, it's too late. Pamphlets. Oh yeah, I can get a pamphlet. Yeah, get some pamphlets and kind of pass them out after the traffic stop or something like that. Ellie, what's going on? But it's cool. How you doing? But say these people allow the cops to take advantage of them. Yeah, because if you don't know your rights, then they definitely not gonna inform you of them. They arrested me for informing somebody of their rights, so I know they don't care to try to inform. He must be trying to get his affairs in order. He over there yelling at somebody. Yeah, always refusing the sobriety test. Yep. Definitely want to always invoke your right to remain silent You don't know any other right, you should know that one. And then also the right to record police in the course of their duties. That should be numero uno, I think. In my book, knowing that you can record and that you should record is number one in my book. And then number two would be that your right to remain silent is 1A. Look like he's scratching his balls a little bit, protecting, serving the community. What's going on, Ashley? Yeah, he just sound like the way he acting right now, like he about to take that ride. It's like they got something on there. They putting something in the bag, so like they testing it or something like that. Are they testing it? They just document. I don't even think they got that. They start putting out little baggies and stuff. Then they somebody about to go and cuss him. Ellie, Ellie said people also need to read the warrant first. Most times you will find that they abuse the warrant. Shit, most time they don't even show you the damn warrant. Like, I still haven't seen a warrant that I was arrested on in March, and then I got arrested again trying to obtain the warrant at the courthouse because I was recording in the public lobby, and they arrested me for trying to get the warrant that they hadn't showed me in months, and they giving me the runaround. So I'm at the courthouse going into different lobbies and foyers to document the BS that they was putting me through on trying to get the warrant, and they arrested me again for trespassing because I wouldn't stop recording. So they basically do what they want to in Texas. Mexican long hair, what's going on with you? I love your work, brother. I always be watching your stuff, man. I like your stuff, your content, brother. Gotta go hit up Mexican long hair. Yeah, we out here in Texas. Killeen, that is. Where you get dedicated service. Not. Yeah, Killeen been out. They've been active out here the past couple of days because they just got a lot of new graduates uh, for the force, blue line graduates. So a lot of the units are doubled up. You see a lot of new faces, a lot of guys looking all weird when I come on the scene and stuff. So you can tell they fresh meat on the line. So I don't know what they found. They must have found something. But usually if they found enough to arrest, they would have put them in the back of the car by now. So I don't know what they doing. They like to make you sit out in this heat before they lock you up. This is in front of the Texaco gas station. Um,
Man, are you need beverage or anything?
no, I'm okay. Thanks, I appreciate it though. Yeah, I don't know if she was a passenger or I didn't see her.
Gatorade?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks. They probably had something in plain view. Well, could have been the smell. Could have been something they said. You know, look like she pregnant too. So ain't no telling in Killeen. They be having all kind of stuff going on out here. It's the home of the human trafficking. Um, a lot of drugs coming through Mexico, come through I-35, one of the biggest pipelines through Mexico from Mexico. Um, you know, there's all kind of stuff going on out here in this small town. So he was playing for the camera. This guy right here, he has a wife that works for the department. She's a K9 officer, Officer Veef. Y'all done seen her on a couple of my videos, but that's the first time I met him or I've seen him out here. But yeah, he got a lot of family and siblings and you know cousins and stuff like family members that's working together in the Killeen Police Department. So it's like a everybody be hiring they peoples on to the department. I don't know if that's good or bad for the city, but a lot of family members working for the department. Said never take a drink from the cops. Hell no. Nah. They put some shit in there that'll make you answer all the questions. Hell no. I had no question out here answering all the questions. Said nepotism is always a bad thing in the law enforcement. Yeah, I think it's a bad thing in any type of you know business type situation. Even if you own your own business, it's not really the best thing to do business with your family unless it's like a family business, like they grew up in the business. But if you're just like you got your cousins or something, you helping out, you just the only reason they got a job is because you family. Like that's really not really productive because they'll take advantage and stuff like that. So I got a buddy that work at Intel, and he has he got a father and a son that work with him in the same department. And the father been working there for 20 years. The son just started working when he started working there, and they both was like up for a raise around the same time or up for a promotion. And who you think got the promotion? Even though the guy, my buddy, was running circles around the guy. From what he was saying, he was running circles around him as far as the work wise and his stats and stuff. So you would think that he would have got the raise, or the promotion, but you know, Junior got it. Yeah, Nightbot said bow tie that like button. It's the first time I seen the night bot in a while. Said it looked like he drug testing. Yeah, like they was testing for something. So, but I would have think they would have either they waiting on like some warrant information to come back or something, or they I don't know. But I think if they would have already had something on them, they would have at least put them in the back of the car by now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I even be trying it on the fucking live stream, trying to zoom in on these screens and stuff. That shit don't even work. I hate to be out here laughing and shit in front of people when they like this while I'm recording, but you know it's I'm here for their safety. I'm here for everybody's safety. That's why I told somebody the other day. I said there's some bootlegger came out trying to accost me. Wait till y'all see that video. Bootlegger tried to accost me. I told his ass, I said, I'm here for officer safety. He had to do a double take. He said, for what? Yeah, I'm here for officer safety. What you got to say about that? Yeah, they out here policing for profit. That's all I ever see. I never really see any like crimes being solved or some people like following up on previous cases. Never see no stuff like that. But you always see this. She taking care of him. That's a ride or die right there. It looked like a total of 3 or 4 cops. Total 3 cars. 1, 2. Yeah, I think like 3 cops. 3 cars, 3 cops. So yeah, they all single man units right now. But I think the newbies they mostly work the night shift. They probably got them mixed on night and days, but I seen like all the night units damn near doubled up when I was out there last night. What you talking about? Was up? Said this is what makes me scared to even go out there. What you mean by that? Shit, it's too late. He probably done already gave them everything they need. They just putting the icing on the cake right now. Or they probably went back to the drawing board like, we need to get a confession. We need to get more out of them. We need to get a more solid case. So let's go back and see if we can get some more information. Yeah, he keeps shaking his head. He's like, boy, this shit ain't even gonna work. It ain't looking too good for him. He been shaking his head the whole time. M Star, what's going on? She said I eat sheriffs for lunch. Rumble and homo, blowing on them broccoli. Yes, sir. Say President Trump got a little taste last week. Yeah, they went up in his just they was digging all off up in his amendments last week. But shit, he got a whole damn building of lawyers. So I'm pretty sure that shit was just probably for show. That was probably just a formality. But I heard they found some crazy stuff, some stuff that like some top secret information that shouldn't have been sitting up in somebody's, residential, wherever they searched, it shouldn't have been there. But yeah, yeah, a lot of times, Ellie, she said, I wish people would learn silence is key with the cops. It's easier said than done because when it's just you and that man with that badge and that gun, when it's just y'all two, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not used to dealing with them on a regular basis, you know, sometimes they just rather live to fight the next day. But going that route is just only gonna end up bad for everybody in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my man just came out of nowhere. He went in and grabbed the damn stash and dipped off on their ass real quick. But but yeah, it's easier said than done. Once you face to face with that cop and he intimidating you, and he telling you just because he came in contact with you that you got to give him their ID, and you ain't did nothing wrong, but a lot of times we make excuses for ourselves that just because I have nothing to hide that I should just spread my butt cheeks and let this officer have his way with all my possessions and anything he want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool, but some people, they get scared, they get nervous, and they get terrified when these guys come up because they know what they're capable of. They know. They see it on the news all the time. They see it on TikTok. They see it on Twitter. They see it on YouTube all the time with these cops. They out here, busting people's heads over for less. So, you know, a lot of times we just trying to survive out here on these interactions with the police. But so it's you don't want to kind of they fear trying to ruffle feathers, and it shouldn't be that way. We pay these guys and to provide a service, so we shouldn't be in fear for our lives every time we come in contact with them. That's that's what terror is. So I'm always keeping my head on the swivel. Always, don't let them get behind you. As soon as you get a hint that they got their eyes on you, pull. Yeah, he about to 90. Well, it's too late for that. You should be happy I'm out here recording. He said that shit annoying. Yeah, he about to take that ride. Yeah, say always. John Smith said always too many resources used. Yeah, be building up on the resources whenever they just be out here bored. It ain't really nothing going on. They just be creating cases and, like I said, just policing for profit. So one entity right now, and look like they're gonna let her take the car. So that's cool. At least they ain't towing my man's stuff. You know what I'm saying? At least they not, towing my man. Look like they about to get in a double cuffs, or at least loosen them up for him. You know, that's the camera magic. You know, I gotta. You know, they got. You know, that camera got to put their ass to work now.
I love you, babe.
He said, "I love you, babe." Hold it down, POP. Hold it down. I'm legal. But said, I bet if there was an armed robbery at a donut shop, every cop in the state will respond. Yeah, if it got anything to do with some donuts or some cameras in there, they gonna come in full force.
Get some water, sir. I don't want you passing out.
Oh yeah, you do the same. Y'all be careful out there. Officer safety is paramount. So, I said, yeah, I should have asked them what they was being charged with. Ain't gonna hurt to ask, but pretty sure they got them for possession. They look like they had some. They already had them in cuffs when I pulled up. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be out here all day. So, you know, it's good to see everybody. You know, I'm out here back on the beat. You know, still recording police. Still rocking my beads with a bow and a crease. I ain't got them on today, but um, you know, I'm out here in these streets. I'm still out here doing my thing. I ain't been posting that much in a while, but I'm still out here. You know, it was good chatting with everybody. I'm gonna be out here most of the day doing my thing, so I'll probably be going live again later on. But there's no question about it. Bow tie that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And like I always say, don't let them dig all off of in your amendments, nah. All right, you hear me? Aye, we out.